Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are stepping into the shadows of the Mortal Kombat universe to explore one of its most complex, misunderstood, and pivotal figures, Bi-Han, the original Sub-Zero, and the being who would later become the Wraith known as Noob Saibot. Bi-Han's story is one of duty, cold discipline, moral conflict, and ultimate damnation, making him one of the most tragic characters the franchise has ever created. From the very beginning, Bi-Han was raised within the Lin Kuei clan, trained from childhood to become a perfect assassin, taught to suppress emotion, obey without question, and execute missions with lethal precision. His life was never his own. It belonged to the clan, the code, and the endless cycle of violence that shaped him into a weapon. Bi-Han first appeared in the original Mortal Kombat game in 1992 as Sub-Zero, immediately becoming one of the most iconic characters in gaming history. His cryomancy abilities allowed him to manipulate ice at will, freezing opponents solid, creating weapons from frozen energy, and controlling the battlefield with brutal efficiency. His mastery of this power came from years of Lin Kuei training, combined with an innate connection to cryogenic magic, making him one of the deadliest warriors ever to enter the tournament. Beneath the cold exterior, however, Bi-Han struggled with the morality of his actions, especially after missions that involved innocent blood slowly eroding what remained of his humanity. Everything changed when Bi-Han was sent to the Netherrealm by Quan Chi on a mission to retrieve Shinnok's amulet. Though he succeeded, the act of passing through the Netherrealm stained his soul, amplifying the darkness already within him. This corruption, combined with his lifetime of killing, ultimately sealed his fate. When he returned to the Mortal Kombat tournament, he was confronted by Scorpion, the vengeful spectre of Hanzo Hasashi, who believed Bi-Han responsible for the murder of his family and clan. Their clash ended with Bi-Han's death, his soul condemned to the Netherrealm, where Quan Chi reshaped him into Noob Saibot, a creature of pure shadow, hatred, and death. As Noob Saibot, Bi-Han became something far worse than any assassin. He gained the power to manipulate darkness, create shadow clones, teleport through shadows, drain life force, and command death itself. His humanity was stripped away, replaced by a cold, empty hunger for destruction and domination. He served the darkest forces in the universe, including Shinnok and Quan Chi, becoming one of their most powerful and feared enforcers. Yet fragments of Bi-Han's former self occasionally surfaced, revealing the tragic soul buried beneath the Wraith's monstrous exterior. Bi-Han's greatest weakness was his own inner conflict. Even as a human, he questioned the Lin Kuei's path and the endless cycle of assassination, and even as Noob Saibot, the echoes of his former self made him vulnerable to manipulation. His fall was not caused by a single act of evil, but by a lifetime of violence, coercion, and choices forced upon him before he ever had the chance to choose another path. Fun fact: Noob Saibot's name is a combination of the last names of Mortal Kombat creators Ed Boon and Tobias spelled backward, making Bi-Han's transformation not just one of the darkest in lore, but also one of the franchise's most clever inside references. Before we close this descent into shadow and tragedy, if you're enjoying this breakdown of Mortal Kombat's most complex characters, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, comment down below, and subscribe for more content. And while you're commenting, let me know. Do you prefer Bi-Han as the original Sub-Zero or as the fearsome Noob Saibot? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.